I'm going to get very jealous.
I don't know if you're going to
Okay,
be able
but
to see anything with my camera.
oh my God,
I know, right?
amazing. It's like
That,
a postcard.
yeah, it is, right? So
So welcome back to our festival chats, and I'm super delighted to have with me Mary Elliott, who's a dear family friend, wonderful cellist who studied at the Menuhin School and at the Royal Northern in Manchester before heading over to Switzerland to study in Lausanne. Since then, she has founded the Cowbridge Music Festival down the road. It is in its will be in its 12th year next year. Is that right?
it should be. I mean, it's 12th year, but it will be the
It will
11th
be the
festival.
11th festival,
Yeah.
yeah. And on top of that, is also director of a festival in Lausanne, as well as working for a festival in Zermatt as well. Is that right?
I'm working for the Zermatt Music Festival and Academy.
Right.
I'm the assistant and head of like marketing. That's relatively new. I started that in the spring of this year. And what I do in Lausanne is I run Les Concerts du Cœur Vaudois, which is a partner organization of live music now. That's also a relatively new thing. I started that up in 2019, originally as quite a sort of small affair. We wanted to just do sort of like 40 concerts per year in care homes, hospitals, prisons. So it's exactly the same objectives as live music now. And we're super happy because we just got the permission to be partners of live music now. I mean, as you know, like coming from Menuhin School, it's like we grew up with this
Yeah,
this
yeah.
need, right? This desire to share our music with everybody.
Have you been to some of the concerts that take place in care homes and prisons?
It's crazy because we started up in 2019 and it was going really well, and then COVID hit and we thought, oh no, like we've only just started. Care homes are the last place you want to be going during a global pandemic. So for a while we just put things on hold, but I got so many emails, phone calls from people asking like, are you sure there's nothing you can do, like some sort of virtual concert, or can you just come and play like on our terrace, or please just something.
And
And
this was from people
they're
from the
just
care homes
desperate.
asking for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like they're absolutely desperate for interaction, for contact, for something. And so little by little, we realized that actually we had a really important role to play during this pandemic. Yeah, we started to do some online things, but actually little by little, I realized that, we could do quite a lot outside. So during the summer months, we did a lot of concerts in the gardens, and we could really keep our distances. And then since September, we've actually kept going. And during this month of December, we've done, I've lost count now, but like 14 or 15
Oh my
concerts,
God. How?
either like behind plexiglass, or we play like in the corridors, and all of the residents are in their rooms, and they just open their doors just slightly so that they can hear the music.
How have they found that?
I've never experienced this kind of feedback before. I mean, I'm just inundated with emails like, thanking us for what we're doing, because they're just they need this so badly after what they've been through. Like some of the care homes we've been to, they've lost like 30% of their population, and they've just been through hell.
Has it been around the care homes quite a lot then?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been, I mean, I don't know, like Switzerland, it's a bit of a disaster, I have to say, with
Right.
coronavirus. Like for a while, we were the worst area in Europe, but we still managed to keep going. And like, for example, care homes where there were cases of COVID, we had like a brass band play on the, terrace. How do you say terrace? Terrace.
Yeah.
Um, and so all of the residents, they could just open their windows and listen to the brass band play Christmas carols. It was all really festive, and it was wonderful. But yeah, we've met like everything is cancelled, right? Like there are no concerts happening, but we are still going. It's like, yeah, you have to go to a care home to hear a concert right now.
Yeah.
We are still new, and our musicians are still sort of getting used to these approaches, and especially with COVID, it's just like we've all had to adapt in so many different ways. So we just decided for this year we focus on care homes, because in our canton we have 150 care homes, so that's already a lot. So we just thought we'd focus on that for the time being, and then little by little we'll go into, you know, other like centres for refugees, prisons.
And is your organisation basically the only one around really pushing to go into care homes and provide music to them?
I mean, there's so much going on actually in care homes, but it's more sort of, you know, individual musicians that have long-standing arrangements with the care homes. But we're the only organisation that brings professional musicians into care homes. Sorry.
Is streaming happening a lot in Switzerland as well?
Yeah, it is. But I have to say, I've managed to stay clear. No, we were really lucky with Zermatt. The festival was in September, and the cases were still really low in Switzerland.
September was the golden month, wasn't it?
Exactly, it was amazing, and we were so lucky because that's when Zermatt was happening. And so we actually had, of course, we had very, very strict safety protection plans. I have to say, it felt almost normal, almost a normal festival. Everyone had to wear masks inside, and we had to reduce the capacity by half. But still, we had live concerts with a public, and it was sunny every day, and it was just beautiful. It was so amazing. It was 2 normal weeks of live music in a very, very difficult year.
Musicians probably didn't have, was that probably their first concert since March, basically?
Yeah, so a lot of musicians arriving were like, like the excitement was just tangible. It was incredible. We didn't have to cancel anything. Everything just went ahead as planned. It felt really like a miracle. But of course, I mean, 2 weeks later, it was already a very different story. So we had the festival until the 19th of September. It was just in time, because there's an academy as well. So the students come and they rehearse, and they have lessons with the members of the Sharoon ensemble from the Berlin Phil. So there's like 5 days of master classes and rehearsals, and then the concerts start.
That's really cool.
It's a really great festival, and it's not so dissimilar to Cowbridge, I have to say. Like, it's got the same values, even if it is Zermatt, and you know, it's got a massive Matterhorn. There's all sorts of things going on, like loads of spontaneous jam sessions in different places, and it's quite eclectic also, which is something, you know, that we always strive for in Cowbridge. It's definitely right up my street. I'm really enjoying it.
And is it all classical as well?
Yeah, it's mainly classical, but the director, he's a jazz musician himself, so he likes to just sort of inject a little bit of jazz here and there. We'll have like a symphonic concert, and then afterwards there'll be a jazz jam session in a bar. So it's got that really kind of like laid back feeling.
Very European, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, exactly. And that's the cool thing about Zermatt, is that, I mean, technically it is right on the border with Italy, and you hear every language spoken there. It's really international.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my life at the moment. Zermatt. Les Conseils du Cœur, Cowbridge, Olivia. All very exciting. But I just really hope I can come back to Wales at some point, because I'm starting to get ridiculously homesick now.
Yeah, I bet, for not being home for so long. But is there a similar sort of atmosphere with the countryside and everything? Lausanne's not so big a city, is it?
It's not such. It's like 140,000. But anyway, we're outside of Lausanne. We're really on the countryside, so it's quite similar. Also, it's like, you know, kind of like rolling hills. It's not so dissimilar. But of course, I don't know. I really need to go to a proper pub and have a pint. There are just like little things missing, but I can't complain because we're healthy, and Olivia's healthy, and we both kept our jobs.
Fantastic.
So yeah, we're really, I think we're amongst the luckiest, honestly. It's really lovely to speak to you. Hopefully we can go to a pub and have that pint I was talking about.
That would be beautiful.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, we'll stay in touch, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you in 2021. Yes, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Okay. Lots of love.
Yes, you too. Take care, and all the best to the family.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.